Now, hackers and scammers aren't just targeting big tech companies when it comes to asking for Bitcoin. The little guys targeting you are doing the same thing. Dick Eppstein of the Better Business Bureau joins us this morning to explain. So, Dick, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency in general, something that's new, very confusing to so many people. So how are scammers targeting people like you and I?
Well, it's a big deal right now. Everybody's heard about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin itself or Ethereum or Dogecoin. There's all these cryptocurrencies out there now. There's over 1,000 of them. And cryptocurrencies are digital money. You hear so much about it. It only exists in computers. It's created by people who wanted to control their money instead of relying on banks or governments. There's nothing to touch or fold. I mean, you saw images of what looked like a Bitcoin, but it's really an electronic program on a computer. And it doesn't follow any government rules, whether it be Bitcoin or Ethereum or Dogecoin. It doesn't matter. People, you've heard about this. People, some have made millions of dollars on Bitcoin, but what you don't hear is people have lost millions of dollars investing in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. The scammers love them because they're untraceable. You can buy a Bitcoin now at an ATM in a convenience store. You can feed a $20 bill into the machine and buy a Bitcoin or one of these cryptocurrencies. And what do you do with it? Well, you store it in an exchange, in a wallet in an exchange. And one of the big scams is people do this, and then when they want to take their money out and cash in their Bitcoin, their cryptocurrency, they want to take it out. The exchange says, well, you got to pay fees to cash in your Bitcoin, and then the exchange disappears, and you lose all your money. People have lost millions of dollars that way.
And Dick, can you talk to us a bit about what exact type of scams are customers reporting now?
Yeah, well, we're seeing the traditional scams, you know, the romance scams. Darling, I love you. I'm over here in Europe and I'm having trouble, so can you send me some money? But instead of sending cash, they say send me a Bitcoin. Or they will ask you to buy an advance fee. Or job scams, or even the IRS. You get these email messages that you have to pay your back taxes to the IRS in cryptocurrency. Now that's crazy. The government doesn't ever ask you to pay any bills in cryptocurrency, but that's going on right now. Watch out for the commercials for cryptocurrencies that use celebrity endorsers. What we've seen is that some of these endorsers don't know anything about the cryptocurrency themselves, and sometimes they don't even know their name is being used. But the biggest place we see fraud is from social media, from Facebook, Instagram, where a friend of yours tells you that they have made a fortune in buying these cryptocurrencies, and you can get in on the deal and make a lot of money as well. If you get a message like that from a friend of yours, don't believe it. Pick up the phone and call your friend and say, Susie, did you really make all this money in Ethereum? And the odds are Susie's going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. I never invested in Bitcoin in my life. But the scammers will hijack address books and tell you they're making money on cryptocurrency. And in fact, it's just a big scam.
So overall, a lot of people, they want to get maybe into cryptocurrency. So just as a staple, as a warning, what would you say to them as they look to invest?
Use well-established, reputable exchanges. Do a lot of homework. I mean, this is one place, Stephen, where you really have to do your homework first. Talk to professionals in the industry and get the best advice possible, and then be very conservative. The rule really is no different than other investing. Don't invest anything you can't afford to lose. If you don't mortgage the house to buy Dogecoin. You may make a fortune on it, or you may lose the house. If you don't do your homework, you run a big risk of getting defrauded. The Federal Trade Commission says $750 million was lost last year on cryptocurrencies.
Well, Dick, we thank you so much for all of that great advice. Really always nice for us to take a look at that as things are changing so much.
Thank you, Stephen.